Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Thank you for your welcome. Welcome at home to this very special edition of Bullseye. It isn't Christmas. Yes, it is as well. Let me tell you, isn't it a marvellous time around Christmas where you buy presents and try and surprise people? I've got to tell you, the girls in the office here, the Bullseye office, I overheard them the other day talking about my present. They're very, very, very kind, thoughtful. Do you know what they... No, listen, it's serious. Listen. They said... Listen.
Excuse me.
What?
Grumbleweed Fire Service here, and Sid Squirt, Chief Safety Officer, speaking.
Yes?
Before you introduce any of our scintillating speciality guests, I must be satisfied that the set has been submitted to the stringent standards that are specifically laid down by the Central Safety Schedule.
Excuse me, I'm trying to do a Christmas show here. Oh. It's a special, you know, it's a Christmas...
Could I possibly send some Christmas felicitations to my sisters?
Well, yeah, if you must, yeah.
This is for Sadie and Cecilia.
Really?
Yes.
Where do they live?
They live at Sprayingham in Sussex.
Yes, I thought they did. Get off. Right. So much for that. Let's meet our three couples, all celebrities in their own right. Our first couple tonight, ready to defend his Embassy World Championship. We've got Dennis Priestley and the man who lets his fingers do the talking, John McCririck. Nice warm round of applause. John, what can I say?
Boxing Day Racing, Channel 4 from Kempton. You back the favourite.
Is that the one to back?
In the big race, back the favourite.
Right. How are you doing, young Dennis?
Smashing fine.
Oh, he's doing the words as well, you see. Have a great night, make a lot of money for charity.
Cheers.
Off you go. Set yourself down. We'll see you soon. All right, we move on. Second celebrity pair tonight, the Bullseye champion, Bob Anderson, and our special guest, a magic all of her own, Linda Lusardi. Yay! Whoa, way, what a Christmas box. Excuse me. How is it you get the best jobs, Bob Anderson?
Well, you know.
Well, good looking.
You got it, flaunted,
I
Jim.
know, that's it. Nice to see you, Linda.
Thank you.
Loved you on the shows with
Wayne Dobson.
Wayne Dobson.
Yes.
I knew the name, I was just testing you. Marvellous. We hope you're going to do well tonight and magic some prizes for some worthy causes, all right?
Lovely.
Have a great night, the pair of you, all right? Off you go.
Thank
See you in a
you.
minute. What about that? All right, we move on. We've got World Masters champion and someone none of us will argue with, Frank Bruno, along with Phil Taylor. Here we go. Frank, come in here. All right, Phil, nice to see you.
Thank you.
This man's been a monster, hasn't he? What are we going to do with him?
Well, keeps hitting me in the face.
Does he keep hitting you as well?
Yeah.
You keep chucking the darts at me.
I'll tell you what, if he thinks he's going to win tonight, he probably will if he says so, won't he?
I hope so.
We hope you make a lot of money anyway. Have a good night. Thanks for taking the trouble to be with us, the pair of you. Off you go.
Jim.
Well done. Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. OK, let's now play Bullseye. And it really is the battle of the champions tonight, isn't it, Tony? Now, I'm going to talk to you about this. Up to now in the series, I've been giving you, well, you know, you've been trying to take the game over and do a bits and bobs, and I've given you a bit of stick, haven't I?
You have, Jim, yes.
Yeah, well, as it's Christmas, I'm really going to make it up to you now.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Oh, well, I won't, then. Oh, go on, then I will. There you are. There's a sugar pig for Christmas. Is that all right?
Here, have a drink on me.
All right, thanks very much indeed. Time of Christmas, goodwill and cheer. Here are our questions waiting to be answered, and over there, our three celebrities waiting to win a lot of money for charity tonight. OK, here we go. John, what do you think the odds tonight are on the game?
Well, I'm the outsider of the three, the complete rag, 50 to 1 chance. I reckon Frank's odds on. Up the arm on, little weight on Frank. He's the brains round here.
Is that right? But what about Linda?
Well, I've been studying the form of the filly very closely indeed. I reckon she's 40, 24, double carpet 33. But I'm only guessing, of course.
Just look at me, John. Look at me. Behave yourself. All right, let's play the game. Here we go. Questions in the first round, £30 each. Remember, it's all for charity. Young Frank, pick a subject for Phil.
Places, Jim boy.
Right, Phil.
OK, Phil. That's the Bullseye!
£200. Well done, Frank. Well done, Phil. Frank, concentrate on this now. Concentrate on this question, please.
Jim boy.
Listen. In which American state is Phoenix, Frank? Arizona is absolutely right. Well done, that's fine. £230 you've got. Brilliant. Linda, choose a subject for Bob.
I think I'll have faces, please.
All right, and why not? A pretty lady like your good self. Faces we'd like.
That's a bullseye!
£200. Good start for you, Linda. For another £30, Linda, look at your monitor. Who is that?
Looks a bit like Les Dawson, doesn't it?
Well, in fact, yeah, it is, but what's he doing?
No, it's Jeremy Beadle. He's found somewhere else to hide his camera.
That's absolutely right, and it looks as though he's found it. Well done. £30 you've got. Good, we move on. John for Dennis.
Sport, please. Sport, please, Jim.
Sport we'd like, please. Dennis?
Sport, Dennis. That's a bullseye!
£200. Well played. John, look at your monitor. The people at home will watch it as well. What was unusual? Watch it carefully. What was unusual about that race?
It's a big field at Newmarket, many well-backed horses. Some of them, I think, have got big rear ends. Dead heat.
Well, let's have a look. Absolutely right. Dead heat. Good man. Gets you £30. Well played. We move on to round two. £230 for each team. We move on to round two. Frank for Phil.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Jim boy.
Excuse me, sir. I've got a complaint to make. I have got a complaint to make.
Just a minute. What's the complaint?
I was riding that horse in that last race. I was riding Shampoo. My name is Timothy.
Well, listen.
Now, listen, I have a complaint to make.
Yes.
That man there has shortened my odds.
Has he really?
Yes.
Why don't you grow up?
OK, I will. Thank you very much, sir.
Get off.
Thank you.
Right. Move on. Frank, choose a subject for Phil.
Words, Jim boy.
That's 100.
Well done, £100 you've got there, Frank. A further 100. Describe the sect. Be careful about this one, Frank. It's not too easy. Describe the sect who worship the incarnation of Vishnu, the Hindu god.
Harry
Krishna's right. Well done, well played.
Right.
Good. We move on. Linda for Bob.
I'll have spelling, please.
Spelling,
Jim.
please, Bob.
100.
£100 you've got for a further £50, Linda. Listen very, very carefully. Can you spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
No.
No, you're absolutely right, and neither can Bully. He agrees with us. We move on. John for Dennis.
History, please.
History you'd like, please, Dennis.
£100.
Oh, brilliant. Well played, Dennis. Good. For another £50, John. In 1964, the pop group Manfred Mann had their first hit. What was it called?
Hand, rofe, carpet, bottle, top.
What's
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Absolutely right. For that, you've got £50. We move on now. It's all happening, and you're all scoring very well, all with £380 each. Round three in game one. Frank for Phil.
Yes, Jim
What do you think, Frank?
Books, please.
Books for you,
Yeah,
Frank. That's right. That's good.
Cheers. So kind.
100.
£100 you've got. Which?
Relax, Jim boy.
Sorry. Let it all.
Yeah.
Which Greek philosopher's masterpiece was called The Poetics? Aristotle is absolutely right. Well done. £100 you've got. We move on. Linda for Bob.
I'll have showbiz, please.
Showbiz we'd like, please, Bob. Showbiz.
Right, Bob. 100.
Well played, Bob. Excellent. Another £100 for you, Linda, if you can tell me this. Not an easy one, this. Think carefully. Who started out as a taxi driver and ended up going back to the future twice?
Oh, that one with the crazy eyes.
Yeah, right. You got him. Come on, it's £100, Linda.
Oh.
Come on.
Is it Christopher Lloyd?
Christopher Lloyd for £100. Well
Hey,
done.
so come on. I just been back to the future to the year 2085. And guess what? The Allied carpet sale is still on.
Right, you're looking good. You're all scoring very well. John for Dennis.
Well, I can't have an affair these days, Jim, so I'll have Britain instead.
Britain instead. You're more than welcome, sir. Britain with like, Dennis.
Right then. Yes, 100.
Well played. Very well
done.
played, Dennis. That's 100 you got. For another £100, John, a fairly comprehensive answer for this, please, if you could. In the traditional English carol, what was brought on the 5th day of Christmas?
5 gold rings, cheap second-hand rubbish. That's from Ratner's, who've got 4 calling birds. No, the birds are always calling me these days. 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, evens a partridge, levels the devil's a partridge, Scott's the partridge, even money, evens.
Sit down, £100. Absolutely right, John. Well done. Scores. At the end of game 1, all 3 couples with £580. We move on to game 2 now. The 3 dart players compete in 3 rounds of darts against each other to win for the partner question. The value of that question's a winning score. It's pounds for points. Best of luck to all of you. Over to Tony.
OK, Phil. 20. Treble 20. And 25. So that's 105. Well done, Phil. 105, Bob. 1. 20. And 20, 41. 105 to beat.
My son, go, my son!
20. 20. And treble 20, 100, but 105 for Phil, Jim.
What is the name, Frank, of the vertical takeoff jet fighter developed in this country?
Was it Harrier?
Harrier is right.
Yeah, that's
well
right,
played.
yeah.
Well done.
Right.
Good, Frank. Look at the scores. You're well in front now. We go back to Tony for round
Right you
2.
are, Phil. Second round. 20. 20. And 5, 45. Hard luck. OK, Bob, 45. 20. Treble 20. And 25, so 105. That's the score, Dennis, 105. 5. Treble 20. And treble 20, 125 takes the second round.
Well
Jim.
played. It's a question for you, John, and it can take you into the lead. Listen carefully. What was the date of the Battle of Bannockburn, where the Scots fought the English?
Well, the Scots were 100 to 1, weren't they? Very heavy going. I reckon it was 1314.
Is absolutely right, sir. Gives you £125 for charity. That's very good indeed. Right, we move.
Well, as it happens, Dr. Dart. What can I say? Now then, sir, as it is like the festive time, you'll see, I have done a fix-it. Unbelievable. For you, sir, a fix-it. Right?
That's most kind.
Your dryer, your hair dryer, and your toaster.
Thank you very much.
They were not... wonderful. Wonderful.
It's back to Tony.
OK, Phil. 20. 1. And 20, 41. Right, you are, Bob. 41. 5. 20. And 20, 45. And Dennis, 45 is the score to beat. Treble 20. 20. And 17, which gives you 97 and the final round.
How many chains are there in a furlong, John, for £97?
Well, 8 furlongs to the mile, 22 yards to the chain, 1,760 yards to a mile. I make it 10 net in bookmakers' language on the course. N-E-T-T-E-N, net 10.
Absolutely right, sir, for £97. Gives you the scores at the end of game 2. Now, well, we've got Linda and Bob with £580, Frank and Phil with £685, but through to Bully's prize board tonight on this special edition, John and Dennis with £802. So we've got to say cheerio to Frank and Phil and Linda and Bob. Thank you very much to our runners-up. In you come. No problem. No problem at all. You've done very, very well. OK, Frank, where's your money going?
Help the aged.
Help the aged,
yeah,
and you're helping yourself at Christmas. What are you doing?
Eating Christmas pudding, Jim.
No, I mean, you're working. Come on now, Frank, you're working.
I'm in Bristol.
In Bristol.
The Hippodrome.
All the best there. A lot of pleasure to people down in Bristol. Good.
Cheers.
Linda, where's your charity going?
It's Save the Children Fund.
Yes, and you're working at Christmas as well?
I'm playing Snow White at Newcastle this
Newcastle, you're entertaining the children at Christmas
I
as well?
am,
Thanks
yes.
very much indeed. Thanks for watching. Come back in the second half. Over 12,500 quid gone so far. Much more in the second half, in 2 minutes. Welcome back to this special edition of Bullseye. Now, normally at this stage we do the charity throw, but you've probably gathered by now, every throw, every bit of the programme tonight is for charity. Here we've got something different. Listen to Tony.
With more incredible power than Jockey Wilson on a skateboard, it's...
The Navy.
The Army.
And the Royal Air Force.
Royal Air Force to the hockey. Missiles at the ready. 3 missiles. In your own time. Go on.
20. That's 25. And double 5.
Recover missiles. Move along. Move along. Move along. Steady. Royal Navy to the hockey.
Air Force with 55.
Extra sets at the ready. 3 extra sets in your own time. Go on.
20. 20. Another 20.
Recover weapons. Move along. Move along. Steady. Army to the hockey. 3-round grouping in your own time. Go on.
20. Treble 20. And 585. Honours go to the Army. Cumulative score. Cumulative score of £200.
Thank you,
Sir.
sir. Quick, march. Remove headdress.
That's the military bit over. Thank you very much indeed, boys, for coming to see us. You've come a long way. Warrant Officer Steve Hutchins of the Royal Signals. What do you do in the Signals, Steve?
I'm in administration, Jim.
What does that mean, Steve? What do you...
Ensuring that the guys get the pay.
Well, you're very
One of the
important to them.
jobs.
They've earned it over the last few months, haven't they?
That's right.
Brilliant. We're thrilled to bits. Regulating Petty Officer John Reid. What's regulating, John, as against a normal or a Chief Petty Officer?
Basically, Jim, it means that I'm a service policeman.
Oh, you keep all the naval ratings in check and in
I
order.
certainly do.
Good man. You're all the way from Gibraltar and you brought a little present for
That's
the
right,
show,
Jim.
haven't you?
We had... the lads have got a bit of get-together, and that's from everybody in Gibraltar.
That's going to the same charities as you've been
Certainly
fighting
is,
for
Jim.
tonight. There we are. That's on its way, and a very generous one it is too. Thank you very much indeed. Senior Aircraftsman Kevin Turnbull, thank you for coming, sir. You're just back from the Gulf.
That's correct, Jim.
Good. Glad to be back.
Yeah, super smashing champion, great.
Steve Wright got out there, did he, as well? We're delighted to see not only you back, but all the boys back safe and sound. We were thrilled to bits for you all. Thanks very much indeed. You've got £200 there for your charity. How would you like that money, Sergeant Major?
At the double, sir.
Well, in fact, that's what we'll just do. We'll double that, £400, and we'll give it to the Soldiers, Sailors and Air Force Association, which, as you all know, is a charity for dependents of servicemen throughout the UK. Thank you very much indeed.
Yes, excuse me, Mr. Bowen.
What is it,
Well,
David?
seeing all these lovely gentlemen on here, you see, I've just realised what I'd like for Christmas, you see, and I'm spoilt for choice, you see. It's like waiting for a bus, isn't it, you know? You wait for hours and hours, then 4 come along all at once.
Right, turn. Quick, march.
Excuse me, boys.
That's fine. We're delighted about that. Now, John and Dennis have got £802. Oh, no, just a moment. Just with us. Stand still, don't speak. Step with us.
Sir.
Thank you very much indeed. Just a moment, because we've got this Sid's here. Can you press the button? Thank you very much. Right, thank you.
Just a moment, sir. I have drilled a hole in Miss Lusardi's dressing room door, as you requested.
Get off. You're getting in trouble. Get off. Now then, Sid Squirt, what do you wish to say?
I've secured the aforementioned certificate of safe worthiness for the studio.
Well,
it's here. It should stand you in good stead.
Yes, very good. I've just a few words to say to you.
Oh, yes?
Get stuff, you silly bastard. Get off. Right. Certificate and all. Let's bring back, as they play on the last part of the special edition of Bullseye, John and Dennis. In you come, boys. Well done indeed.
My star, my
he
hero,
was a
the
star, wasn't he?
champion, isn't
A
he?
champion, absolutely right. Now then, let me speak to you for a second. What we're going to do is actually to throw on Bully's prize board. Now, it's a very special set of prizes for the Christmas edition. We asked some charity advisors to select deserving causes across the country who could particularly benefit from a helping hand. And we've got all their needs are on the special prize board tonight. They're hiding behind the red sectors. We'd really like you to win them all, because they are marvellous prizes. Please take your time, listen to Tony, and the best of British luck to both of you. Here we go. Come on. First 3 for you, Dennis. Keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in a bet. Here we go.
Right, great chance to help charity here, Dennis. Best of luck. That's the bullseye!
Well done. This is a prize which will help towards rearing a puppy to become a guide dog for a blind person. Well done.
Lovely, well done, Dennis. Red number 8.
Number 8, fine. These are brilliant little machines to enable someone who's profoundly handicapped to communicate with other people.
And red number 1.
These radios are on their way to 5 elderly housebound individuals. Put the lights out.
OK,
Tom.
John.
Come on, my son.
Just take your time.
It's there.
That's red, it's number 2.
Well
Hold
done,
it
John.
there.
Well done. Number 2, that's fine. Microwaves going to where young adults who are both deaf and blind learn skills for independent living. Well done.
That's red, it's number 4.
Steady, John. Number 4's in, and these are blenders which are going all over the country to help out children with digestive problems. Well done.
And that's red, it's number 7.
Number 7, well played, John. All of these smashing toys are going to a toy library for needy children in Scotland. Well done, John. Come on, let's get them all.
OK, Dennis. One's that's lit. Red number 6.
No problem. This special canoe can be used by a very disabled youngster on the wonderful adventure holiday at Bendrig Lodge in the Lake District.
Red number 3.
Excellent, Dennis. This is a tricycle and a little car. They're going to a very special adventure playground for physically and mentally handicapped children in Newcastle-under-Lyme.
And that's the lot. Number 5,
you've got them
red.
all, Dennis. This alarm system means that a frail elderly person can go on living in their own home knowing that help can be summoned immediately if needed. Now, let's have a look at what you've won. 5 radios for the housebound, 2 microwaves for youngsters seeking independence, toys for that special adventure playground, 14 blenders for children with digestive problems, an alarm system for an old person, a special canoe for the disabled, toys for a toy library, 2 Vocade machines, and upkeep to help this little fella become a guide dog. You've won all 9. Well done. Really great. Yes, really good. Boys, you've done very, very well. All 9 you've won. You've also won £802. We're going to revolve the board now and ask you to consider, not a gamble, which we normally do on the normal programmes, we're going to give you a chance to double that £802 you've won to over £1,600 to the charity of your choice. 101 or more you need. What do you think?
Well, Dennis, he's a class dog with the
what can we say?
Brilliant,
It's got to be on. You've got to
see us through.
Absolutely. So we'll try and double it. 101 and more.
Dennis will say
you won't mess it up, John. Here we go.
John, just take your time. You can do it.
It's a unique action.
Right, 18. Good start. That's 7 and 5. So that's all right. That gives you 30.
Give us a round of applause.
OK, Dennis. Well, it's 71, Dennis. A little bit to ask for. You can do it. $20. Treble 18.
Get it out then. Boys, you've done very well. £1,600. Come with me, lads. Come on, well played. In the front. Stand here. We're delighted. Absolutely brilliant. £1,604. John, tell us where the money's going.
The Sue Ryder Foundation, Home for the Disabled. If you're there now, enjoy yourselves. Marvellous place.
That's superb. Thanks to John McCririck and Dennis Priestley. Well done, boys. Thanks to the Navy, the Army and the Air Force. Well done. Thanks to Linda Lusardi, Bob Anderson, Frank Bruno, Phil Taylor, Tony Green and Bobby Bright. Thank you for joining us on this special edition of Bullseye. We're absolutely... Oh, just a minute.
I love him. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but these grumbleweeds are uncontrollable, sir.
Just a moment, I'll deal with him. What's the matter, Morris? What's the problem?
How can you have a Christmas special without carol singers?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, then. Do the carol. Do the carol. Right.
Here we come, a Bullseye in each Sunday on TV. Jim Rowan is the greatest host the world will ever see. He only got the job because Bob Monkhouse wasn't free.
That's not very nice.
Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a